Welcome back
to Gillian Bailey's YouTube channel.
This is my beautiful daughter May, and she is helping me out in today's video. This is going to be such an awesome video, you guys. You're going to want to watch right through till the end. I am so excited about this. I'm going to be giving you guys a full review on the 𝙎𝑗2, which I have been using for about 2 months now. And I juice every day, and many days, most days actually, I drink about 4 juices. So I have juiced a few hundred juices in this already. I can give you guys a great review, and I'm also going to be comparing it to my old Breville, so to a standard juicer as well. I often do say you get less pulp in this, more juice, and the juice settles differently and way less like separation than my old juicer. So we're gonna see the facts, we're gonna see what happens. And this is no knock on Breville, it's been great. I did a 37-day juice cleanse with this as well. And if that is in your budget, I totally get it, and it just, any juicing is great. So I will link that one down below as well. But I cannot recommend the 𝙎𝑗 enough, so let's get right into it. Many people ask me so many details about the 𝙎𝑗. The 𝙎𝑗 comes in this beautiful box, right, May? It's so beautiful that I actually kept the box. I've had this box for 2 months. It's really great. The Breville, I didn't keep the box for it. The Breville I got years and years ago, but it does come in a nice Breville box. So the 𝙎𝑗, I will show you guys what I love about the 𝙎𝑗 is it's so easy to use, so easy to clean, and it does the work for you. It comes apart just like that. So what's nice about the 𝙎𝑗 is it has a cord that detaches from the system. So when it's on your counter or anything, you can just take the cord away and it can go right back. And it's just so much more handy with the cord coming off. So I do love that. My old juicer didn't have that. And I did also used to have an 𝙎𝑗. I know a lot of people use the 𝙎𝑗. And I just found it, I only used it a few times because I found it so annoying to clean and put together. I like things that are simple. You remember it? Yeah, like the longer one. They say it is a great juicer. Again, I'm not knocking it, that's not my style. But when you guys get a 𝙎𝑗, it comes disassembled, and it does come with one of these, but I feel like you barely ever need to use this. People always ask me that with the 𝙎𝑗. It just does the work for you, and it's very rare that you need to push the produce down. Sometimes I do push it down just for fun, but you don't need to. But with this style juicer, you have to stand there and push your produce down. And another thing I do love is this juicer has never got stuck, it's never got clogged, it's never got caught, nothing. And I want to say before I forget, if you guys want to save $55 on a 𝙎𝑗, you can use my code. I will put it down below, and I can't recommend it enough. Yeah, with this, you have to stand there and push the produce in. And there's only so much juice you can make with this machine because the back does fill up a lot with pulp. This one, you can batch juice. You can make so much juice. I will show you how in a minute. Yeah, so this comes with these parts. Everything comes separate. With the 𝙎𝑗, again, it's so easy to put together, which I like. I like only easy things, or I don't do it. And you'll want to put it together separate on your counter, because one of my subscribers was like, Jill, I got a 𝙎𝑗. I put it all together, and it's not working. They were like, what is going on? I'm like, this can't be. And then they realized it's because they assembled it on there. So I think you're supposed to put it all together on the counter first. So you'll put this in, you'll hear it, and then you'll put this in, and you'll hear it all click. The lid right here. So easy. And then we will put this in place. Just like that, you guys, that's it. And it's so beautiful, and it comes in white and black, and I love it. And Joe Cross from Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, he is one of the creators of the 𝙎𝑗, which I think is really cool. And I think they took about 3 years to design this, and it really shows. And what's nice is when you're making juice, you can release the chamber, and then you can literally just take this and like batch juice. So you can get ready for more and more and more juice. You can make so much juice in this without having to clean it. So that's one thing I can't do in my Breville, because it really clogs up, and you start getting pulp in your juice, and it's just a hot mess. But again, no offense to Breville, it is a great juicer, and it got me through some of the best juice cleanses of my life. So I'm not knocking it, but I'm just saying, if you want the best, this is the best that I've ever used. So I'm excited. Let's do the actual juicing. I'm going to show you guys a comparison in the machines. We're going to see how much juice the exact same ingredients yield. And if you guys have any questions that I don't answer in this video about the 𝙎𝑗 or the Breville or juicing in general or juicers in general, then comment them down below, and I'm happy to answer them for you guys. I'm so excited for this demo. So we have the exact same ingredients here to prepare for my classic favorite juice, my all-time favorite green juice, which I did in the last video for you guys. Exact same size ingredients, everything. So we're going to see how much juice we yield, how this goes with the different juicers, and if the 𝙎𝑗 is really worth it, you guys. And I encourage you to get juicing. It makes you feel so good. There's so many benefits, mental clarity, just more creativity, a boost in energy. For me, the main thing is this one good habit makes me feel so good drinking green juice every day that it makes me want to stay on track with my health and have more healthy foods. So if you think a juicer is expensive, just think how it can change your life in a positive way. From my experience juicing, I attract more money and I attract more abundance and amazing things into my life anyway. And that's what I've noticed with a lot of the people I've interviewed on my channel too. So it is worth it. And in my opinion, it's one of the best things you can do for your health. So let's get into these juices, you guys. One thing is you do want to try load it with the softer stuff first and then work your way up to the heavier stuff. I'm going to start this one. This one is loaded. And then when it starts getting more juice out, I'll fill it up again, but I've got quite a bit in there. And then I'm going to start the Breville. So the Breville juice, I can technically make faster. I mean, that's the original reason why I did get this juicer. But this juicer, the 𝙎𝑼𝙈, is so much better. And I'm going to show you guys for reasons I can already see. I can guarantee you we're going to get so much more juice out of this juicer. And even though this takes a little bit longer compared to this one, it just does the work for you. So right now I could go be doing other things, which is what I do at home. Come back, release the latch, fill up the rest of the juice, let it work, and then it's done. And it's so much easier to clean and stuff too. I can already see, which is so interesting, the color difference. And I saw a whole video somebody did on this where they analyzed why and they compared the juicers. And that is because this one pulls more nutrients. So look at the nutrients you get in the color of the green in the 𝙎𝑼𝙈 versus this. And look how much foam we have already. Can you release it? Yeah. I was right because look at this, you guys. This is crazy. So anytime you think this is expensive, it's not because you're getting more out of your produce. And this is all we have for pulp and it's very dry. So in a second, I'm gonna show you guys how much pulp we have in here. Look at this. Look at this, you guys. This is crazy. So much more juice. And I'll fill it up in a mason jar just so you can see too. What's interesting to me, I can't remember if, I think we just talk about it a couple minutes ago too, but the color, like even if you see the deep color in this juice, the color, it's just so much, it looks like there's so many more nutrients and it looks so much healthier and it just looks like so much better. It's crazy. We have way less of the foam at the top there as well. And just, I'm truly shocked how much juice difference. I can't even believe it. I actually can't believe it. It's crazy. Let's pour them into mason jars and see how they compare in that. Before I pour these and do the pulp assessment, if you guys want to save on this, then you can use my code down below, Gillian10, to save $55 on the 𝙎𝑼𝙈. And the support goes back to this channel as well and is so appreciated, and you guys get a kick-ass juicer. It's just so awesome because this juice also doesn't separate. I mean, I usually drink my juices fairly quick after making them, within an hour or two max. I haven't let a juice sit all day, so I mean, there might be some separation. I can do that test in a different video. There we go. Now we got the perfect pour. Okay, so we have more than a mason jar with all those ingredients. And then let's do the Breville. Let's see. We might have a mason jar with this too. Wow, crazy. So I feel like this is crazy. This is so much more juice. So we have that, plus we have this to drink, plus I did actually spill a little bit too. Let's let these sit for a minute, and I'm gonna grab the pulp from the machine so we can compare how much waste is left over and how much pulp. Before I get the pulp results for you guys, which are very exciting, so stick around till the end, I wanna show you guys this Breville. I'm just taking it apart and look at the mess, right? And this is a typical juicer. And again, I'm not knocking them because you can juice with this still, okay? But I'm just saying, if you want the best or a really good juicer, then I would go for the other one, because look at all the waste too, right? So much waste and so much cleanup in the machine. We have all of our pulp in here. So I'm not sure how these magicians at 𝙎𝑼𝙈 did this. This is every time you juice in this machine. Some things when I juice, there's like nothing come out of it, but look how clean it is and dry, okay? So I just dump that in the garbage, rinse my machine, and it's done, even if I juice tons and tons of juice. But this, look at this mess. You guys, look at this mess and look at this waste. One thing some people do with the pulp is some people use their dehydrator and they create raw crackers. I think that's a good tip. And if you guys have any tips out there, or I would love to hear what you guys do with the leftover pulp. This is a mess. And then here we have the 𝙎𝑼𝙈. You just take it off. And the 𝙎𝑼𝙈 comes with this brush as well. And I'm sure if you have another brush like this at home, maybe the new Brevilles come with this, I don't know. But my Breville didn't, but I'm sure you need a brush for it too to properly clean it. But many times I find I don't even need the brush. I just like rinse it really easy and quick, and it's like good to go. So it just comes apart like that, and then it's so easy to clean. Now that I've used this one, I'm just like, holy crap, this is crazy how much better it is. Here we go with the 𝙎𝑼𝙈 pulp, and we can take a look at our juices just sitting. Another thing I just thought of, which I want to point out, is sometimes with my Breville, I would have little remnants in the juice, and that is especially if I juiced a very large juice, because the machine gets backed up and then stuff starts to come in it. And so far I haven't experienced that with my juicer, but some people just like to strain all their juices regardless. I wish I had one of those grocery store measuring things or whatever, but I don't. But we can kind of see it's dry too. It's great. This is just really messy. That's the thing. I don't know how they did that with their design and made it so dry and clean, but that's the main thing for me, regardless of how much extra pulp or not there is. This is a mess. I just threw out the pulp from all the pulp that was in the machine. I should have added that to here too. So technically there's more than this. But look at the difference in the pulp. It is a lot of a difference in the pulp. There is definitely more pulp with that. You can see it's like there's a lot of juice actually still in this pulp, and it's just such a mess, and it's just a big, huge mess. And like I said, this is just really dry, and it is less pulp. This is definitely a lot heavier than this, and I do wish I had a grocery store scale because literally it's a huge difference in the weight. Overall, hands down, the 𝑼𝑺𝑬 wins. Obviously, you get what you pay for. It is a fantastic juicer. And the juice quality is just so different to me. Like, look, oh my gosh, I hope you guys can see this. Can we get a close-up of that? Look, that's crazy to me. Like, this looks so much more clear too. If you look at the juice, it's so much more like clear, almost like a brown color, the juice. Like, it's crazy. And then this is all consistent all the way through, loaded with all the nutrients, so much healthier. I love it. I'm so grateful I have a 𝑼𝑺𝑬. And shout out to 𝑼𝑺𝑬. I love you guys. Again, if you want to use my code, do so down below. The support supports me and the channel, and I appreciate it so much. And you guys get an amazing juicer. That's why I'm making this video above all, because this juicer is amazing. And I hope you loved it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up right now. And make sure to subscribe, you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.